Your actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, Wow, Toilets Are Dangerous 4, set on the landslide map of Sapienza, and the contract ID is on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of EMZ Hitgal. So moving on to our briefing, who'd have thought toilets were so deadly? Please help these people find out why, 47. I hope you enjoy it. And moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them. All must be eliminated via drowning, although we can wear any disguise we wish while we dispatch them. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location. We're going to have a remote magnetic gas grenade stored up in the ICA safe house, and we'll be bringing with us 2 magnetic gas grenades and our silenced pistol. So right from the start and off that, we're going to take care of our exit strategy, or one of them, and we're going to grab the keys from the floor here before making our way all the way up to the plaza area, which is where our first 2 targets are located. And just outside of the bathroom here, we will find in the bin some rat poison. And we just bumped into our first target, this gentleman right here. He was going to make his way outside, which is absolutely perfect, which means we can make our way inside and poison his coffee. We're then going to move a safe distance over to the sinks here, retrieve the crowbar, and that will come in handy in a little while. And when our target finally returns from outside, he will sample his poisoned coffee. He will get very, very ill very, very quickly, and he will then make his way to one of the cubicles. I believe one of them is currently occupied by the mayor. Someone will come along and cut him off in a little while. So we only have access to the one cubicle at the moment, which means that once we've dealt with our target here, we're going to have someone come along and clean up after us. So eventually our target will decide to go into the toilet cubicle, and we can then reintroduce him to whatever it was he had for breakfast. And before we leave, we're going to retrieve his gun. We're going to have that as well, and then we're going to overflow the sink. Now this will do absolutely nothing, as we come to realize. So we'll stop that and we'll select our crowbar. We picked it up for a reason. We're going to make our way back outside of the cubicle, throw our crowbar on the floor outside the door. That will get the attention of one of the other patrons in the bathroom area, in this instance our target. And when he gets close, we're just going to open the door and move away, and that will get the first target's body discovered. So we're just going to wait now for all of the body clear up to go right ahead, and as that all finishes, the FBI, CIA, the Men in Black, the man has come for the mayor. So they're going to have a quick conversation in the cubicle there before all of them will leave, and we will then have access to both of the toilet cubicles. In the meantime, we've made ourselves ready for our next target. He is currently over by the sink there, checking himself out. Now I have a gas grenade ready and waiting, but we're waiting for him to be joined by another gentleman, because we're going to aim for our target to go and throw up in the ICA safe house. And for this we are going to require 2 gentlemen to make 6. So once our target is joined by his friend, we can then step out from behind the pillar, throw our gas grenade between the 2 of them, and they will both get sick. And wouldn't you know, by the luck of the draw, the non-target is heading off to the ICA safe house. So never mind, we have another way to get in there, so we'll just deal with our target here quickly while we are in the vicinity. So you can reintroduce yourself to your breakfast there, sir. That will then get the other target, or the other gentleman who is not well, to turn around, and he will now go and discover the body, as he hadn't made it all the way to the ICA safe house anyway. We, on the other hand, are going to make it all the way to the ICA safe house, and we're just going to stand here by the door. And I know that there's only one actual NPC, who is the gentleman just off screen to the right, but I'm also going to wait for an opportunity before busting through this door with a crowbar. So once everybody has their backs to us, I'm going to bust through the door and then quickly run in and up the stairs, and in here we will retrieve our gas grenade in a briefcase. So we're going to grab the briefcase, retrieve the gas grenade from within, return the gas grenade to within, and that will activate the grenade. Now we're in no hurry to leave, as someone will be inspecting the door we busted downstairs. They will likely be an enforcer, so we want to give them a bit of time to lose interest before we make our way down to the harbour. And we're heading for the bathroom area just by the concert here, and if we get here just in time and head out the other exit, we can select a gas grenade and just catch our target before he leaves. And while he is getting sick, we're going to grab the 3 coins here from the vending machine as well. They're going to come in handy for the final 2 eliminations. Eventually our target here will make his way into one of the toilet cubicles. I believe the other is occupied, and we can then reintroduce him to his breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, whatever it is he has been eating. And that leaves us with 2 remaining targets. So we're going to have his body discovered, because we may need to reuse this room. We may not, we don't know. There are some portaloos outside, and that's where we're off to next, and our next target, who is currently putting up posters just outside here. So we're going to drop a coin just by the portaloo, make that 2 just to be sure, and then we're going to throw our 3rd coin into the area. That will get our target's attention, and when they come round to investigate, they will spot the coins, they will move in to get the coins, and as soon as they're in position, we can then pounce on them and reintroduce them to whatever hors d'oeuvres they've managed to snag from the hors d'oeuvre trays. So we now have 2 bodies to be dealt with. One has been discovered and is being dealt with. We just need this gentleman discovered before we move on to our final target. And it does look like someone is about to walk past the gentleman coming down the stairs there. So once they get relatively close, we're going to throw one of our coins into this area again. That will get someone to come and clear up the mess. We can then move on to our final target, and this gentleman can be tricky. So what we want to do is select our gas grenade, the gas grenade in the briefcase, the only one we have remaining. We want to wait for everybody to go through their cleanup routine, which will probably involve our target. And if we time this right, he will go to the Portaloos to be sick. As you can see, the gentleman who just turned around on the stairs has decided that he wants to go and get something from a vending machine, and he is going to severely interrupt our target's plans. So our target is about to make his way to the Portaloo to be sick before suddenly changing his mind, and he is now going to go to the toilets to be sick. No, back to the Portaloo. No, changed his mind again, this time to the toilets. And just as he gets in here, I am certain, yep, he changes his mind once again, and this time hopefully he has decided where he wants to be sick, and we can then get rid of him and put him out of our misery. Like I said, he is very glitchy when it comes to picking somewhere to throw up, and he can even pick somewhere completely different on the occasion. So all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and the nearest available safe exit for this map will be the speedboat exit at the end of the harbour. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of, and we're going to wait for confirmation that all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, especially you, Francesco, who did give us a bit of trouble. But not enough to ruin our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.